So I have a secret to share. For the last year, ever since my wedding, okay, I have not been doing my treatments consistently. I've still been doing my skincare. I have made changes to my skin still, but some of those problem spots that I have had consistently are either getting worse or I've made no improvements because I think I needled one time, maybe twice, in a year, y'all. A year, almost a year. So 9 months, 10 months, 10 months. Yes, 10 months. That's still a lot. No cosmetic needling. Y'all, I haven't cosmetically needled at all. This is like confession time. I feel like I'm like in a confession and I'm confessing all of my skincare sins to you. Sin number 1, I haven't been microneedling. Sin number 2, I haven't been cosmetically needling. Sin number 3, I haven't really been chemical peeling. Yeah, I've literally let that go. I haven't been doing my facial exercises like I was. I haven't been doing my facial yoga like I was. What is wrong with me, y'all? I've been so busy, but it's not just busy. I'm letting life get in the way of the things I know I need to do. So today I'm going to talk about why consistency is the real secret to skin transformation and what happens when you let it slide, like me. Skincare is not really about instant results. Skin treatments are not about instant results, right? It's about daily habits that add up over weeks and months. And the same with treatments. Skincare treatments one treatment will not change your skin. But if you consistently cosmetically needle 2 to 3 times a week for 6 months, you're gonna see remarkable skin changes. But if you don't, you're not, right? And that's kind of the point of this video. No matter how amazing your products or treatments are, if you don't do them consistently, you will not see results. You just won't. As humans, guys, humans tend to be a little messy, right? We have all of these intentions of things we're gonna do. I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna do that. And then the weeks slip by and we forget, right? We either, oh, I'm gonna go to bed early, I'm too tired tonight to do this treatment, or I'm too tired tonight to get my skincare in, so I'm just gonna go to sleep. I cannot tell you how many times I have heard, I just pass out, I forget to do my skincare, or I don't think it's important to do it all the time at night, and so I skip. When you really start cornering someone on how often they skip, they start to realize that it's a lot more than they think. What starts out as possibly 2 to 3 times a week ends up being most of the week I don't do my skincare, or most of the week I don't do my treatments. And it's just like fitness, right? You can't expect to be fit by going to the gym twice, right? You can't expect to have, remarkable changes to your skin by cosmetically needling twice, okay? Or microneedling twice. What is important to understand is that your skin, that consistency makes a difference because your skin renews itself every 4 weeks, right? Consistent skincare or consistent care, consistent treatments supports this process by helping, right, push that healing and turnover regeneration rate even faster, okay? As we get older, our skin slows down, and it could be anywhere from 6 to 8 weeks that your skin turns over. So having that consistency is really important so that you can boost that turnover rate, but also so that you can continue to make changes to that new skin that's forming. Daily routines, your daily skincare routine reinforces your skin barrier. It protects your skin against pollution, UV rays, and even bacteria. So skincare is super important, but even that, your ingredients, things like retinol, vitamin C, they can only work if you do them regularly. And skipping days, honestly, really defeats the process. And with treatments, right, daily treatments help tighten your skin, boost collagen, boost elastin production, and that will not continue to rise and continue to be boosted if you don't do it. When I stopped being consistent, I did notice some changes. I noticed that some of the areas that I had been really working on to get rid of, although they haven't come back with a vengeance, I have no more progress than I had a year ago at this point. And I'm all about making the changes to my skin naturally without having to do any expensive processes, right? And I found myself getting really upset this morning about how my nasal labial folds were still, you know, kicking, and my under eye bags hadn't made much progress since my, you know, EGF try. And then it hit me. You have not been consistent. You have not been consistent at all when it comes to your treatments. And Shelly, you need to get yourself together because you only have one face and you only have one life, and you just wasted an entire year. That's a lot to take in, because I don't go out and get expensive, like I didn't get a facelift. That doesn't mean I didn't want a facelift. When I was 41, I thought I'd have to have a facelift. And I have made some remarkable changes to my skin with the treatments I've done and with the skincare routine I've done. And I'm still sticking to my routine. I still have my routine. I do it every morning, every night. I never skip a day. So that is all. I've got that down. That's golden. What I don't have down is my treatment. Even though I calendar it out and everything, y'all, I'm just being honest here because y'all follow me and you watch me. And I've literally only done my microneedling since my wedding 2 times, and I've only done my chemical peels since my wedding. Oh, I've done the chemical peel 3 times since my wedding. That's it. I should have 10 peels in. I should have 10 needling treatments in. I should have 10 days after my needling, I'm starting on my cosmetic again. I mean, I should have been doing, I don't know what in the world I've been thinking this whole time. I'm so mad at myself because you can't just stop once you start to see results, which is what I've done. It's like I saw these great results and I've had such great progress that I just don't know. I just keep putting it off. I think the progress that I've done has made me be like, oh, well, it looks good. So you don't, but that's not going to make changes. It's not going to reverse the things that are still problematic in my skin. So I'm not going to see any improvements. My collagen's still going to degrade like more and more as I get older. So microneedling results build with each session. So skipping treatments means I've missed out on that cumulative collagen stimulation and skin smoothing effect. So I'm really disappointed in myself for that. I'm disappointed in myself for skipping the cosmetic needling because that's going to help with texture and tone and product absorption. Y'all, I could have had my products absorbed way better than they are now because I have not been doing it. And I've come here preaching to you once a week about what to do, and I'm not even doing it myself. Even though it's only been the last few months and I have had a few treatments, right? I've noticed that since my wedding, I'm getting worse about it. My chemical peels, right? Regular peels maintain brighter skin, clearer skin, right? So being inconsistent with that means my cellular turnover is not as high as it was. That is so important to maintain. Keeping those chemical peels every 4 weeks is so important. And even if I just did like a at-home peel once or twice a week, that would also be important for improving my skin, my cellular turnover. So this needs to happen. I need to be doing my peels, whether they're my at-home peels or my DIY salon chemical peels. I need to be doing peels. Facial massage, that improves my tone, my texture, my product absorption. And I still do some massages in the morning. I don't ever skip that because it helps drain my under eyes. So I do a little bit of it, but I haven't been doing it at night like I used to all the time. And my facial exercises, guys, I need to be back to the cheek exercises and the jaw exercises because if you do not do it daily, it will not lift and tone your face. And you want your face to maintain that lifted and toned look. You will not cause fat loss as long as you don't over exercise your face, right? We're talking about a little bit of exercise on your face. So not going to hurt it. It's going to keep those muscles nice and toned, but that fat will stay in place as long as you don't overdo it. So some tips for building healthy habits: keep your products visible, keep them accessible, remind yourself, calendar it out on a calendar. I've got a calendaring video if you want to check that out. That is what I was doing so regularly. I mean, I was so on fire for so long. Set alarms and reminders on your phone. Okay, make it a ritual. Play music, listen to a podcast, be like, this is my treat. Set yourself up for those 2 times a week cosmetic needling, right? Once every 4 weeks micro, once every 4 weeks chemical, right? But make it like a consistent, regular, this is my time to shine, this is my spa day. Also be getting your mask treatments, your DIY at-home mask. Do those once a week. Guys, I have been so slacking. Celebrate your small wins when you notice that you have some changes. You know, celebrate that. Be like, ooh, look at my skin. I'm really seeing some changes here. Remember that the end goal is not just that end goal, right? It's all of the changes that you make as you're progressing along. Skincare, you can never be perfect. Like, you're not going to have perfect skin. No one ever has perfect skin. I still have pores that show. I still have nasal labial folds. I mean, I don't think anyone will ever have perfect. I mean, there's a few people out there that have great perfect skin, but real skin has texture and everyone's journey is different. So don't be discouraged if you have slower skin progress or you have some setbacks to your skin progress. Consistency doesn't mean perfection. Okay, if you fall off track, just start again. Your skin will thank you. I promise. So let's do this together. Let's hold each other accountable. Let's be accountability buddies, okay? Recommit to your daily routine and to your regular treatments. Recommit to calendaring. Let's do it together. Let's do this together. Comment if you're ready to get back on track with me, if you have stopped for some reason, or if you have fallen off the wagon. Let me know, what is one thing that you struggle with the most? Because I think I struggle the most with my treatments. The reason I do is I work a full-time job. I work Monday through Friday. I work from 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. I think that's part of it, right? So sometimes I don't want to needle because I have something coming up the next day or that Monday, but I need to tell myself, right, it's okay, even though you don't look wonderful because of that on Monday morning, it's okay. That's one day, right? It's out of a whole 4 weeks. One day out of a whole 4 weeks. It's not that big of a deal. And I need to really tell myself that because I struggle with the treatments. I really do. I think that's my biggest struggle because of my daily job. And when I was getting married, like up to my wedding, I knew I had a deadline, right? So I was like so consistent and blah, blah, blah. And up till then, I was really consistent too because I was trying to make so many changes to my skin. And then I knew I was getting married and those 2 years out and all the things, I was like, oh, I gotta make this many changes to my skin before I get married so that my wedding pictures look good. So I was really ultra focused, and I have lost some of that focus, and that's okay. We go through times in our lives where we might lose some focus, and we may have other things going on that kind of take precedent over that skincare, but I need to be setting out the time like, okay, so today is Thursday. Today, I'm going to be doing my cosmetic needling. So I'm going to set aside a 30-minute time block where I'm going to do my cosmetic needling before I lay down, before I do anything else, so that I make sure I get that treatment in. So stay tuned for my new consistency challenge and updates on my own progress. I'll keep you guys posted because I wanted to do this video because I know that consistency is the key. And I have said this before, if you're not doing it, you're not going to see results. So thank you for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, stay tuned for more great content on how to glow up and stay beautiful well into your menopause years. I'll see you next time on Glow Up with Shelly.